In August of 2015, I moved to Duluth, Minnesota.
I wouldn't hate you.
This is some video of me immediately after I graduated from high school. I was 18 years old. We were on a family trip. That's my brother and I, and my parents also. It seems like I was always kind of destined to end up here. So this is kind of a different style of video. I have kind of hit a very important milestone in my life. At least I like to think it's an important milestone. You know, usually I'm talking about cars and I'm talking about photography, and I'm usually out in the garage covered in oil and coolant and rust, and stuff's fallen in my eyes and stuff. But this is a little bit different. I want to talk about the place I'm from. I have been living in Duluth, Minnesota for 10 years. It's crazy kind of thinking that I've lived up here for 1/3 of my life at this point, and how quickly that 1/3 has gone. Now, 1 to 10 felt like an eternity, 10 to 20, shorter, but still like pretty long. But 20 to 30, I moved when I was 20, and I am now 30 years old. How quickly that has gone. And it's kind of strange growing up. You kind of feel like you're the same person you were, and yet you know that up here, you know that's not true. You are much more than that. All of your experiences plus the maturing you've done. And I'm so thankful to have done that here in Duluth. Fallen in love 3 times. I've lost love 3 times. I have been in love with the city the whole time. And I've never really questioned that this is the place that I am supposed to be. Came up here to finish off my 4-year engineering degree, University of Minnesota, Duluth, and I was very excited because, at least for a while, I got to live in Duluth. Now, Duluth, Minnesota is the only place I've ever wanted to live, ever. Like, I came up here when I was 12 for the first time. I camped. I saw the ships come in and out. We did a harbor tour. My aunt and uncle used to bring me up here camping up the North Shore and all the way to Grand Marais and everywhere along the way. Tetigooch and Temperance. And there's something, even as a kid, that caught me. Oh my gosh, this is the place to be, right? I knew this is where I wanted to be. When I started going to college, basically I had no idea that I was actually going to be able to stay here. There's not a lot of engineering jobs up here to go around, and the ones that are up here are usually taken, right? So I was excited to be up here for college, assuming that I wasn't going to be able to live here for the long haul, right? So I held out. I did 3 more years of college up here, and I graduated, and I needed to figure out if I could find a job up here, and luckily I did find an engineering job, and that was 7 years ago. So I've been so blessed. I've been able to find a house, been able to live with some of my absolute best friends in the world. I've been able to start a career. I've been able to develop a fantastic church family and be a part of that community. I've been able to drive up the shore until my heart's content. I've been able to really kind of become a part of the community. And that's just a wonderful, beautiful thing. I think it's interesting trying to find a place to live. Some people have no idea where they want to go. Some people don't leave their hometown. And luckily, I was able to find where I wanted to be very early. And there's something about seeing the boats come in and out, being near this gigantic lake, the Great Lakes, Lake Superior, I can see from my upper window here. I remember coming to Duluth for the first time and going on 35 and starting to see the rock formations just to my left and my right. Coming up over the hill for the first time, looking down at Duluth and seeing Lake Superior, and it's so vivid in my mind, and I experienced that same thing over and over again. Coming back, I never get sick of seeing the lighthouses. I'll go down and I'll actually make it my goal to go down and see lighthouses. I'll go down to Canal Park or hike down Park Point, where the first lighthouse on Lake Superior, the ruins are, or Two Harbors or Grand Marais, Split Rock. It's just all of these different places that I hold so near and dear to my heart. I feel so blessed to have the opportunity to live in my favorite place, essentially. It makes me wonder what home is. Is it family? Is it where you're from? Is it where you decide to be from? I think about this kind of thing a lot, where, a lot of people ask, wonder, am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? And I think for now, and I hope for the long haul, Duluth is that for me. All of the surrounding places in Duluth are amazing, and if you've never been to Duluth, Minnesota, please do yourself the favor and come here. Try to get a hold of a local and try to figure out all the really cool places, not only in Duluth, but everywhere, Superior, Wisconsin, and, up the North Shore, all of the little towns along Highway 61. I feel incredibly thankful to have spent 10 years here, and I hope to spend another 10 here, maybe even longer. It'll be crazy to think. I wonder what will change between 30 and 40 for me here. Thank you for watching. I know this is kind of a different kind of video, but I'm really trying to diversify a little bit, and while the car niche is really fun and the photography niche is really fun, I want to do more than I've been doing because I have a lot of interests, and I happen to have a lot of time to explore those interests, and I figured I might as well show some of the things that I do just for funsies.